Hello everyone, welcome to this new episode of Media Dictionary. Today we will be discussing the post-truth era. In today's world, we have access to huge amount of information, and large amount of that information is fake news, disinformation, misinformation, and half-truth. All these informations are filtered, edited, slanted, and biased. Now, the foundation that we have to look into it is that there is a small world which is within domination of our direct experience. We know about world, that world which is experienced. Wherever we live, we have traveled, we have experienced a part of the world that we know about it through our direct experiences. But for the rest of the world are the information images. We get huge amount of information about numerous topics, events that occur in the country and across the globe. So these are the information images, that is the world that we live in. The world that is within the domain of our direct experience is a small world. And the rest of the world is our information images. So whatever is our information exposure on any subject, any topic, any event, we form that image. Now the real crux is that what kind of information that we are receiving. How authentic is that information? Now the first challenge is to evaluate the authenticity of the information. What is the source of the information? How authentic is the information? But in this age, when we have huge amount of information at our disposal, ordinary people, we can say, they do not have that kind of intellectual skills that they can evaluate the authenticity of the information. So this is posing the big challenge now in this world of information age. We have so many sources. That means now this is being said that this is post-truth era. That means now it's very difficult to define what exactly is the truth, because the kind of bombardment of information, of electronic images through the television that we are subjected to. Social media, for example, we get all amount of information, and information is very, very superficial. Now, for example, if you take the Twitter, today we are witnessing a kind of a Twitter-driven politics. Politicians, they will tweet on certain issues without going into great detail of it. It's just a cursory comment, a superficial comment on serious national and international issues. So that's one thing that it's very difficult to verify the claims of the politicians or other public figure, what they are saying. We cannot question them. Now in terrestrial journalism, we have been taught that whenever someone is sharing some information with us, we have to ask the questions that what is the source of that information? If some politician is claiming that unemployment has grown up in the country drastically, as a reporter, we ask him that, how do you know it? Where is the statistics? Where are the facts? On what basis that claim has been made? So that kind of that encounter with the sources in terrestrial journalism was something that we were in a position to grill our sources. But in today's media landscape, we don't read our sources. The reporter has not that kind of opportunity. Information is originating from everywhere, and we are being subjected to a kind of a bombardment of the information. So truth is that means now, what is truth? This very concept of post-truth is that now truth is dead. Because whatever information we get about the rest of the world, which is not within our direct domain of our direct experience, is the world of the images. And these images may be distorted because these images are formed on the basis of our information exposure on that subject. So at the same time now, we are witnessing emergence of information giants like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, and Google. These are the global information giants, and they collect huge amount of information on each and every one of us. Whenever we connect to internet, these information giants, they start gathering information about ourselves. And then on the basis of that information, they can create our profile. They can create our profile in terms of our dress code, our consumption pattern, even our political orientation. And accordingly, the different strategies are formed with the help of artificial intelligence and the algorithms. They can analyze them, and then they can bombard us with all kind of information, advertising messages, because then they can influence us more, because they know that what are what is our thinking about the different issues. They can mold our political orientation. So this is the age of information. And well, someone has said that this is the age of misinformation, because we are receiving more misinformation, disinformation, and fake news rather than genuine and authentic information. So in fact, there are some of the studies, for example, in the United States, there was one study which indicated that people who watch television too much, their understanding of the issues is less as compared to those who watch television less. So this is the kind of situation that we are living in. This huge amount of information, somewhere this chaotic landscape of the information. There are chaos in the field of information, and it's very difficult now to find out what the reality is, because we have only the image of the reality. We don't know what the reality is, because we don't encounter that reality. We don't have any first-hand knowledge of that information that we are receiving. So this is age of information, definitely. This age of knowledge, definitely. But at the same time, this is age of misinformation also, an age of anti-knowledge, we can say. Now it's entirely up to us to develop intellectual skills, to develop professional skills, and to understand the technology, to really become informed and to become really knowledgeable. We'll conclude here. Thank you very much. See you again. Thanks.